As I was discussing in the Fisha 460 and early on the Fisha 555, the features that you see are pretty much standard. So on the Fisha 500, just to recap what we said about the 460, your biggest changes are no more soft handles on the front. Now we have the molded plastic handle, a little bit more comfortable, looks a little bit neater as well. So your molded plastic handle on the front and the back. So molded handles, your first notable change. Then, as I said, no longer we put a paddle rubber, we put a clear vinyl, non-slip clear vinyl, which is your pedal protector instead of the black EVA that we used to use. We've got the clear. Then we go to the cockpit area, and as with the 460, like I mentioned, this area where your live well lid goes has been flattened and neatened up, so you get a much smoother opening and closing of the live well. Like I said, the previous model 460 and also the previous model 500, this is a little bit too curved. So this lid never really fitted that well. So you flattened this area, and now you've got a much smoother feel and fit and feel for the live well. As well as that, obviously the transducer system has been added to the Fisha 500. So this is the cover that covers your transducer recess. So the transducer recess is now on the 500 model as well. And like we showed you early on, internally in the hatch, you have the pipe system where the cables and everything come through for your fish finder. So those are your most noticeable changes on the 500. However, there were some big design changes on the 500 that possibly to the average person wouldn't even know. But after considering what the Fisha range is to stealth, being in our range, the more stable range of kayaks, I decided to give the Fisha 500 a little bit of a kick up the arse, if you may say that, and give it a little bit more stability, so that if you're looking for the stability, the Fisha range will always be your stability range of kayaks. If you're looking for a little bit more speed and performance, then obviously the Pro Fisha range would fit there. But this Fisha 500, because it's also for a bigger person, we decided to take the seat area. What we did with the seat is we widened the seat. So the seat is now wider. So if you've got a slightly larger trailer end, it'll now fit into the seat because we've widened it, which is great. So the bigger, heavier guy can fit in here a little bit more comfortably. He doesn't necessarily feel like he's crammed into the seat. He's got a little bit more area to move around. So wider. Secondly, we lowered the seat. We lowered the seat by about 20 mils. If you understand, the lower your center of gravity, the more stability you have. So this Fisha 500, the lower seat and the wider seat, is given a good bit of extra stability. Naturally, with us lowering the seat, to keep this sort of traditional design comforts of a stealth, we had to lower the footwells. So the footwells have lowered relative to the old model in comparison to the seat. Like I said, the seats got deeper, so the footwells had to go deeper. So your footwells have gone deeper, which has made us a slightly different look and feel around the footwell, because now the pedals and everything sit down deeper into the kayak as well. So your footwells are deeper, your seat's deeper, your seat's wider, and the same old kayak has now just been given a good bit of extra stability. So that's the feature of the 500 that you don't see in terms of this, like fittings and aesthetics, but the stability side of it is right up there. So we didn't do anything to the width, we didn't do anything to the length. We just worked on the cockpit area and gave you a little bit more room and a little bit more stability. And that's the Fisha 500.